back. We're going to see not winter shots, but we're going to see cooler spring shots. Our first shot of some cooler spring weather looks to get here on possibly this weekend, maybe Saturday or Sunday, where temperatures will drop from the 80s as highs all the way down to the 50s for highs and 30s for lows. So if you've got plants out, you're going to have to cover those things up. And remember, you can't trust that it's not going to freeze again. Folks, we've seen freezes all the way in May. So you're going to have to keep your eyes peeled and be ready to cover up those precious plants that you've worked so hard to get in the ground. We could also see some storms late Sunday into Monday. That's right, folks. We could see some very heavy rain over the weekend as well. But currently we're in drought format. So unlike last year where we had lots of floods, this year we're having a lot of drought. So we need some rain, we need some good storms, and let's hope we see some soon. I'll keep you up to date, and as always, don't be tripping. Deuces.
All right, that was our bootleg meteorologist, Chris Jones. He may not have a meteorology degree, but he knows the weather better than you and me. Check him out on Facebook, Chris Jones with a Y, baby. It is Thursday. You tune into the hottest station in the nation. It is the coolest show, you know. That's right. It's the day after the Fool's Day here on the Syndicate Show. It's 10:10, my friends. Go ahead and make yourselves a wish because you've made it to the future. Dear Lord, be with us and protect us and keep our conversations healthy. Amen, amen, amen. All right, guys, it's been a wonderful week this week. We are officially feeling the nice warm weather. I know yesterday and today it's just like, oh, wow, it's flip-flop time. Yes, no sock season is definitely in the play right now. No socks today, no socks. A lot going on. They went to the moon. Well, I don't think they've actually got to the moon yet. They've launched. They're doing a couple of circles around the Earth, and then they're shooting off to the moon. And I don't know. It's weird. And when we're talking about the way that they're going to get there, they're actually sleeping right now. Like, I've been watching the whole moon thing because I'm fascinated with stars and moon and planets and things of that nature. I think I'm Sid. They call me Sid the Science Kid. That's what I am, Sid the Science Kid. But when they were talking about circles, I looked up in the sky and I was like, what in the world what is this? What in circles in the sky? I've seen the lines that they had put, they had to fly the planes and they got the lines going through, I've seen those and I was like, okay, those make sense. But when they start doing circles, I'm like, who did they forget at the airport? I'm like, who left? I left my cell phone. We got to go back. Pilot, I left my cell phone. We got to go back. We got to go back. But then I seen several of them. I'm like, there's not this many people that's forgot something where they got to turn the plane around. And when the plane did a circle, it actually went another direction. So I'm like, what? Why are now they doing circles? This is the first time in the history of my life I've seen, besides like at an air show or something common like that, but where they've got circles in the clouds. What is going on in the world right now? I have no clue. I've tried to look at a lot of meteorologists. We're going to have to call our bootleg meteorologist. We're going to have to get Mr. Jones on, Pastor Jones on, and he'll have him describe to us maybe what that is later on in the show. We're going to have a great show today. I've invited Derek Johnson, good friend of mine, on. Derek, we played high school football together. Derek went to play at UK, and I think he went into the NFL for a year or so. Very knowledgeable about sports. And then I'm going to have my man Jay Parks on as well. So we all play together. So I think it's going to be a fun conversation. We're going to be talking about what's going on in UK athletics and then just in sports in general with these kids that are going into college now, with being paid with NIL money, the maturity that it takes for these kids to play in that level, to play on that game. Is very it's a different world that we're living in now. We are totally living in a different world right now, if we want to believe it or not, but we are. Clarence, cut it out, Clarence. Yes, you know that we living in a different world, right? Chicken everywhere. Everybody's eating chicken. Speaking of Clarence and the chickens and the roosters and the eggs, it is Easter this weekend. So everybody, hope you're having a great Easter. And I think we had talked about this before. When is Easter? Like last year it was in March. This year it's in April. Like bring out the death certificate of Jesus. It's this day is the day he died. 3 days later he rose up on the grave. All right, and that's when Easter is. But that day keeps on changing. Like now he died on the 3rd. He died on the 15th. Not next month. Next year he died on the 6th. So the way Easter is determined is this. I didn't figure it out. Someone figured it out and sent it to me. So when spring starts, so the first day of spring is March the 20th. The first full moon in spring, the following Sunday will be Easter. Did y'all get that? Huh? Did y'all get that? All right. So March the 20th is the first day of spring. So then you go after first full moon in spring. So the first full moon, I guess, I don't know. It was yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Was a full moon. Yesterday for yesterday. The next Sunday, last night was a full moon. So the following Sunday after the full moon is Easter, which would be the Sunday because it was a full moon last night, right? Who seen it? Looked like it was a full moon for like 3 days for real. But I think that's why they launched. I don't know. I'm about to make up something real quick. That's why they launched to the moon because it was full. They could see it better. That's why they left yesterday because they could see it. It was full. That way they could see the moon better. That's why they left yesterday. I made that part up. But the part of, seriously, the first full moon, which was last night, the next Sunday is how they determine Easter, all right? Now we all know how Easter, and then the Sunday before that is Palm Sunday. So you kind of go forward, then you go back a week, and that's the Palm Sunday. That's how you figure it out. So now we know when Easter is, all right? We all on the same accord with that? All right, so also, guys, I want to let y'all know I've started my a new podcast. It's finally in fruition and recording. You can watch it on Fox. It'll be, I don't know if I started uploading them yet, but it's a Fox 56 podcast. I'm so blessed to have kind of growing in that area. I'm not leaving here. I will be here. I'll be here till the roosters come back. Or till the chickens come back, or till the Clarence comes back, whichever one. But just adding on, like I really need to add something else to my plate, really. But we do it once a week. It's a lot of fun. And that's kind of like the new way of television now. It's kind of like podcasting. It's on demand. You can watch it, listen to stories, and we're going to have a little bit of everything on there. So if you enjoyed this show, you're definitely going to love the podcast. It's called The Syndicate Show. Play, eat, educate, and inspire. That's right. Play, eat, educate, and inspire. And that's what we want to do. This has been a blessing to be able to do this. We want to inspire folks and kind of give them some love, give them some light without bumping them in the head with a Bible. You know what I mean? We can show it better than we can tell it and show it, and you can grow from it, right? Lockridge Park, I got to say this real quick. May the 15th, KSR is going to be in you got to go check this place out. Lockridge Park is one of my favorite places when the weather's like this. If you like to do any camping or glamping or anything to that nature, Lockridge Park, you got to check this place out. And they didn't pay me to say it. I just love going there, and it kind of just popped up in my feed just now. All right, guys, when we come back, we're going to have my man Derek Johnson on. Hopefully they have not accepted the link yet, so we're going to see if we can get them together here on the Syndicate Show and have a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun today. All right? Are y'all with me? Like Jerry Maguire. Are y'all with me? Who's coming with me? Huh? I am. All right, thank you. We'll be right back real quick. You tune in to the hottest station in the nation. It is the coolest show you know. We right here on the Syndicate Show.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has Rock to Go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday.
Call 859-715-7575.
They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
Ostemo, advanced sustainable technologies for mobility, has been developing cutting-edge automotive solutions for nearly 40 years. Located right here in Harrodsburg, our dedicated workforce is the foundation of our success. We will contribute to a sustainable society and improved quality of life by providing world-leading advanced mobility solutions. If you'd like to know more about joining our team, visit us online, ostemo.com. Ostemo is an equal opportunity employer. Ostemo, mobility beyond.
Tired of the typical dental dread? Step into Dr. Jennifer Nichols' office on North College Street, where every smile starts with comfort and care. Our friendly atmosphere and professional staff ensure you feel at ease from the moment you walk in. Experience a blend of gentleness and expertise that promises the best dental care for your family. Ready to transform your dental experience? Call us for an appointment at 734-5111 with Dr. Nichols. See just how different a dental visit can be.
Farmers National Bank invites you to flash your school spirit by offering you debit cards created especially for your school, including Boyle County High School, Bergen Independent School, Casey County High School, Center College, Danville High School, Danville Christian Academy, Garrett County High School, Kentucky School for the Deaf, Lincoln County High School, and Mercer County High School. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank. Certain restrictions may apply. See your Farmers National Bank representative for complete details. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's 10:19.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Timmy's 5-Point Service Center, North College Street. Your home for auto repairs and tires, AC and brake service, and custom exhaust systems.
Mostly sunny today with a high of 84, wind gust to 30. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms tonight. Mostly cloudy with a low of 65, wind gust to 20. Chance of showers and thunderstorms continuing on Friday. Otherwise partly sunny with a high of 80. Chance of showers and thunderstorms on Saturday. Partly sunny, high of 79.
Your bootleg meteorologist, Chris Jones here. And folks, spring is in the air every time I look around. Yes, that's right, folks. We've got spring weather. Temperatures are actually feeling a lot like May out there with 80s for the highs for the next couple of days. But don't let the warm weather fool you, folks. Wintry, well, I should say true spring is fighting back. We're going to see not winter shots, but we're going to see cooler spring shots. Our first shot of some cooler spring weather looks to get here on possibly this weekend, maybe Saturday or Sunday, where temperatures will drop from the 80s as highs all the way down to the 50s for highs and 30s for lows. So if you've got plants out, you're going to have to cover those things up. And remember, you can't trust that it's not going to freeze again. Folks, we've seen freezes all the way in May. So you're going to have to keep your eyes peeled and be ready to cover up those precious plants that you've worked so hard to get in the ground. We could also see some storms late Sunday into Monday. That's right, folks. We could see some very heavy rain over the weekend as well. But currently we're in drought format. So unlike last year where we had lots of floods, this year we're having a lot of drought. So we need some rain, we need some good storms, and let's hope we see some soon. I'll keep you up to date, and as always, don't be tripping. Deuces.
All right, guys, you're tuned in to the hottest station in the nation, baby. It is the coolest show, you know. It's Thursday, right here on the Syndicate Show. And I can hear. Dang, I didn't know it was like that.
Rolling.
I wonder where you coming in at, Jay. Hold on.
I don't know. I hear you.
I can hear you very well. Okay, let's see here. Jay.
Yes.
All right, where you at? Are you there? Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Here's where you at. You're over here on this pod. Okay, I thought you were somewhere else. Okay, this is new. So we're doing something new right now. We're waiting for Derek to connect with us. We got my man Jay Parks on right now.
Woo, woo.
We're doing what's called Clean Feet. Oh, that's Derek right there. Hold on. Hey, what's up, Derek? It'll come from, it should say Clean Feet on it. I just sent it to you. Clean Feet. You see it? All right, there you go. All right. All right, he's connecting to it right now. This is new, Jay. We ain't never done this before. And I could hear you super clear, too. Like, you are super clear. So, Jay, tell us a little bit about your history at UK, when you got started there, and, you know, how was your experience at UK? We wait for Derek to kind of get on.
Oh, man. I had a ball. Needless to say. You know, I got there in 95, you know, but when we were in school, we started getting
Uh-oh, you breaking up, Jay. Where have you just went to? You just disappeared on me. Wherever you left at and went to, you disappeared.
high school, like we'd go there.
All right, so you gotta stay still. You gotta stay still because you kind of broke up on me there for a second.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna find me a stationary spot. Is this a good spot?
Yeah, it's a good spot.
All right. The playback is kind of crazy. The playback, well, you can't hear it. It's like I've talked, and it is talking to me at the same time I'm talking.
There he is, right there. Uh-oh.
Will I be able to see everybody?
Yes. All right, there he is. You see it. Oh. Yeah, I need to go back. This is all new. I try to resend it. There he is. All right, Derek's in now.
I see his name popping.
You see his name popping up now? Okay. All right, guys. So we're running live. And this is how we do it on the radio. We got as much time as we need to roll with. And I think I can even take calls at 859-734-4321 if people want to call in and add the two pieces to it. If they want to add a snack pack to it. He's connected. All right, Derek, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I sure can. And we got to accept. There we go. All right, Derek. Well, welcome to the show. It seemed like you muted yourself. Uh-oh. Something just happened. That's different. All right, so we're playing with what's called Clean Feed, and I think we just muted everybody. There we go. It's coming back again. Maybe we might just have to call Derek. I think I'm just going to call Derek, and then he can hear Jay. We'll do that. We'll just do that.
I'm there.
You there?
Yes.
All right, so I'm just gonna call Derek. Oh, there he is, right there. Here we go. It's like we playing.
It's crazy. If anybody calls you anything, it kicks you right out.
If anything, what calls you?
Like if anybody calls on my regular line, it kicked me right off.
Oh, so
I had to find you again.
That's how it did at the end. So tell us a little bit, Jay, about playing for UK.
It was fun times. It was a blur. Like I was saying, being with Coach Johnson in Harrodsburg, we kind of already were doing things at the University of Kentucky, so it was like a natural fit. Like we would get, we were in high school with track, we pull hamstrings or hurt your ankle or something like that. You were already over there getting your rehab in and whatnot. So for me, it was an easy transition, an easy decision. It was in the backyard, and it was just kind of like a thing, to go and have everybody, be able to come to the game and see you play. It was an experience, even though we mine didn't last. I was there in 95, 96, and then got into some situations. And, that's it.
Here we go. We're going to pull Derek up. We're going to take Derek off of that and pull him up on the line.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Well.
Oh, he sends you forwarding.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was trying. Derek, can you hear us? This has been different, completely different. So how many years did you play at UKJ?
It was 1.5.
Did you ever feel like you was scrutinized or Derek, are you there? It shows that he's connected.
He might have to touch the WHBN studio. Like when I got back in, I had to touch where it says WHBN with those little dots, and then it connected me.
Well, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to take a little break real quick until I'm going to go ahead and play a little song because we got all day to get this rolling, but we're going to make sure we get it going right. And I'm gonna play a song for. Let's get us some jams going on while we get everything connected. There you go, Derek. Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me now?
We can hear you
Oh,
now.
whoa,
There
I
we
hear
go.
you now.
There we go.
Yeah.
I was about to go play some music.
Fellas. Sorry about that.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
That's all, Gravy.
I'm gonna start it all over. I'm gonna start we're gonna start all over from scratch. How about that?
Sounds good. My bad.
Everybody say everybody. It sounds good. We can hear you. Yes. There we go. All right, let's bring it back again. Let's start like we never had. All right, guys, from WHBN Radios, you tune into the Syndicate Show right here on WHBN. There's doing too many things right now. All right, guys, we'd like to welcome right now to the stage my man Jay Parks and Derek Johnson. Guys, thank you for coming on to the show today with me.
Absolutely.
Before you came on, Derek, we all played high school football together, right? And the camaraderie of the game was just built a team. You know what I'm saying? We played for the growth, the fun, the sport. And you guys was very talented. I was like the Rudy of the team. You know what I'm saying? So, but I had the heart. You know what I mean? And I really enjoyed it. You guys went off to play in college. Derek, tell us a little bit about your experience at UK and going off to the next level from high school.
Well, I was super fortunate enough to play with some super talented guys like you guys, and Jay became before me, Craig came before me, and then we had a whole bunch of guys who went off to play. So just to stay close to home, man, and to give people a chance to see us play, it was awesome. It's like a dream, and it's the only college team that's right here by us, and it was something we all dreamed to do, man. And I got to see those guys do it before me, and we kind of followed in their footsteps.
And
I got a bad echo too. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you really good.
Okay.
Let me see if I could adjust that real quick. When you ended up playing at a bowl game too, didn't y'all go to the bowl and play?
Yep, played in 2 bowl games. Played in the Outback Bowl. Then I played actually 3 bowl games and 2 Music City Bowls.
In one of those bowls, I think, Jay, remember, I don't know if you was with me, but I actually got on the field.
Me and you, we went. Oh, that was crazy.
Actually, on the field dancing with the cheerleaders during the ball game.
Yeah, you was standing next to Derek.
Yeah.
On the sideline. I was in the stands I was looking at Maria. I was like, how did he get down there?
Hey, that's wild, man. That is wild. Hey, y'all boys was outside with us. That's good. It was dope.
It is. So how was your experience with fans and stuff at UK?
When I was there, man, like the fan experience was great. There's always gonna people who critique you, which we know that comes with the game, and but it was so much more of a warm feeling, that people welcomed us and cheered us on, and it was kind of cool. And it's a different era too, right? There was no Facebook, there was no TikTok, there was no Twitter, so a lot of people with like big opinions. That didn't really know a lot about sports, didn't have a platform.
Right.
So it's a little bit different. And so, we was kind of limited to our guys like Alan Cutler, Ryan Lemon, like those guys. And they were news guys. They knew what they were doing.
So, Jay, did you have the same experience as Derek at UK?
Yes, in a lot shorter span.
Chill out, man. Chill out.
So, guys, there was no NIL back then, right? So, if there was NIL back then, how would that have affected your game, Derek? Start off with you.
Oh, well, I would have been Bo Nix because I'd have been in school for about 7 years. just to be honest, because like I wouldn't have left, and would have been in no hurry to left because there were so many opportunities for us to capitalize on that, and I get headaches and nightmares and all kind of stuff happens. I start thinking about the money that we left on the table.
Wow. But do you think that sometimes has an effect on the athlete playing the game?
No, because here's the truth. I think I had Ed Ogeron say it. I'll just keep it up to LSU. He said the only difference between NIL now and the NIL then is it used to go through the back door and now it goes through the front door. And so I've been on a couple of shows just talking about this particular issue of NIL. And people was like, "What?" I hear people say all the time, mostly with basketball, because of course my nephew plays there. He's like, man, these guys, they don't care about the game, and they don't care about the game no more. I don't even like Kentucky no more because they get paid all this money. And I was like, well, you ain't like Kentucky since I've been in school, because when I pulled up in there, it was Benz's. I'm sure Jay saw it,
Yeah.
every kind of whip
It's been there.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Bentleys and all kind of stuff. So you just didn't know about it. And here's the real issue with fans, and I think I kind of figured this out. I had a little experience with my little post because I got a little backlash, just a little bit, But people are upset when these players are making more money than they make, and me make, and you make, and probably Jay makes.
Okay.
You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
yeah, absolutely more than I make.
And so you're mad because they make more money than you. They're still an 18, 19, 20-year-old trying to develop, and people are like, they're adults because they get paid. I ain't seen nobody yelling Macaulay Culkin when he messed up in Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
Nobody yelling at him, talk crazy about him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was still a millionaire, but it's different. So just because you're on the stage, the people feel like they can say anything they want to these athletes and don't let them develop. And that's the issue. They're getting paid, and people can look up how much they're paid, or they think they know. And so then they have a real loud voice about something they really don't even understand. It's a lot of people that play pro sports that I play with, my brother played with, and they still competed. Michael Jordan is one of the most wealthiest people in the world, and he's still the most competitive person in the world. I don't think money changes how you do that. Like, I think money reveals who you are, because it gives you the opportunity to do what you want to do. But I don't think like people upset people with money. The NCAA was making money off of us, Jay. I did the research paper for my junior year. Yeah, I did my research for my junior year, and I learned this: in the first half of the first quarter of the home game that we ever played there, our scholarship is paid for 5 years.
What?
And so that's how much money they generate.
Wow.
And so here's what I'm saying: the NCAA, people wouldn't hurry the NCAA to, let's stop the NCAA. They're making too much money. They're taking advantage of these kids. This is over years and years of experience. But now they want to hurry up and try to correct it because the kids is making the money, and they want to have control over the kids to let them do what they want them to do. So that's the angle that I come from. I want the kids to get as much money as they can, and people think it's just because it's my nephew. I want every kid to get it, because Jay, you probably was had some roommates or people that stayed close to you, whose parents weren't able to send them $5 or $10.
Yeah.
And they had to send them their meal money on Thursday home to just to eat. And that's heartbreaking. And so a lot of kids, I think, leave early to go try to play pro ball when they're not ready because they're trying to take care of their home.
Yeah. Hold on, we got a caller. Caller, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Who we got? Who is this?
This is Manuel from Sunrise.
Oh, hey, Manuel. Yeah, you are a little bit early, but you guys, have y'all ever? We talking about kids. Well, we talking about kids though. Manuel's over at Sunrise. These kids don't have a home, man. You know what I'm saying? And so Emmanuel, can you call back at 11:08? We'll give you Jay's spot. All right.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Yes, sir.
And that's all right. That's right. They needing help out there, you guys. They're needing some help, and so Emmanuel's gonna call back at 11:08 and talk about Sunrise Children Homes and how you guys can help out with that. And if anybody got some NIL money they want to donate to Sunrise, right?
Maybe so.
All right, Emmanuel. We'll get back with you at 11:08, buddy.
All right, thank you.
All right. So, Derek, I remember in K1, the brothers in there, and what you said was, I didn't even think about that they made enough money the first home game, the first quarter?
First quarter.
The first half of the first quarter.
The first half of the first quarter. Wow.
Yeah.
To pay for your scholarship for 5 years.
Yep. So just think about the people that don't stay 5 years.
Wow.
That skews the number even more.
Wow. Jay, what do you think about that?
I mean, it's been overdue. You know, like Derek, touching on what Derek said, we came in the 90s. Wasn't no cell phones unless you had a Syndicate Dunn cell phone that came with a backpack like you was in G.I. Joe. There wasn't no such thing as a cell phone.
And Zach Morris.
I did in high school.
Yeah, that's Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, man. And if you did, it was like $5 a minute to talk on the phone. You know, right? So nobody could afford that. But at the same time, if your kid came, I came up with some kids that I ain't gonna say no names. Well, I will. I'll say one. He was from Miami, and he was a superstar wide receiver, man.
And watch
He was
to it.
Ocho Cinco before Ocho Cinco. One of Dade County's finest. His name was Dietrich Harrington.
Dietrich. Oh, I thought you was going to say Anwar.
Dietrich Harrington, and he had every tooth in his mouth was gold. I mean, he was out the slums, the gutter. He didn't have, no parents to look out for him, grandparents, nothing. He was just strictly there on his own, no help. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it was he didn't even make it through the first season. Like he didn't even make it through the first semester because he had stuff like they give you clothes money, you get to eat for free, you get your books, you know what I mean? You get sweatsuits and tennis shoes and stuff. But outside of that, he had absolutely no support whatsoever. So, everybody's like, why Dietrich leave? Why Dietrich leave? Man, he's homesick. He had no support. It wasn't, you get your Pell Grant money and things of that nature, but you've got guys that are on the team whose parents are doctors and lawyers and they own beef cattle farms and alligator farms, So
farm.
it's a different game playing when people are getting that money and you have nothing.
Well, all right, let's speed up a little bit. Now, Derek, you made a post. Tell us a little bit about the post that generated a lot of attention.
So, through this season, I just been seeing a lot of stuff that people have been posting online, and it was just irritating. And then I just wanted to address it and just really take up for the kids. Of course, my nephew's there, and of course I roll with him, but just seeing a lot of like derogatory stuff that the fan base was saying towards the kids, and just like I kind of preluded to earlier, or referred to earlier. They think because these kids are getting paid that they're able just to talk to them any kind of way, and these kids need to develop, right? That's why they went to school,
right?
And to be honest, that's why they added that they have to go to college for 1 year before they go to the NBA, because they're trying to get them prepared, that their body mature and everything. And so I heard a lot of stuff about, dang man, this guy's a waste of time. This guy's a waste of talent. And there's a lot of things that go into when you're playing as a freshman, right? My brother played as a freshman, and he had some growing pains, right? He was a great pass rusher, but when they ran at him, he had some deficiencies. And so I was just, of course I was irritated with his playing time, and he was playing like 30-second increments, and then I was just really upset with some of the leadership that we had going on because, you have to let players play through some things, and I feel like it can strip some kids' confidence if you do that. So I just wanted to kind of address, what was going on, because I don't think it's called for. I think you can be critical.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can be very critical of because they was critical of us. I mean, whenever you play bad, you should be.
Right.
But I think you also have to take into account who you're getting your information from. And I think some people get their information from media outlets, right? Who are not really experts on the subject, but just like I do, if that's the only thing that you hear, that's what you're going to recite. So you got a whole bunch of people saying things that are not true, or that they just heard somebody else say. They have no clue, right? And I had made the reference to another person on another show, but like, I just want you to treat kids fairly, right?
Right.
I feel like that things get a little misconstrued whenever you try to focus on one kid, and you can say you're not, right? But I listen to everything. I listen to all the shows. I made a comment. Do you think Iran's not listening to the news of the people who's at war? Like,
right.
Everybody's listening to everything around them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you want to know who's throwing stuff at you, and so of course I listen, and I got a lot of response, and people got mad, and then some people were like, yeah, I agree with what you're saying, but what I've learned is on some of these like little fake sites, I try to tell them they're real people making those posts. They're just scared, right?
Right.
And half of the people don't have credentials, so I expect people like that to say something. I have a little fun with them because that's what social media is for, right?
Right. Entertainment.
But it's for but also, you can't talk crazy about somebody that I care about, right?
Right.
I care about all these kids. Like I really do, because what do I do for a living? I coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
I try to develop. I try to pour into young kids' lives, And so I know a little bit about coaching. I could coach on the college level if I wanted to, right? But I choose to go help kids, go pursue their dreams. Just kind of like my dad did.
Yeah.
It got bit by that, and so I have a really really disregard when you mess with a kid's confidence or an outside people, talk crazy about kids who they know nothing about. One thing you'll never see me is when FIFA comes on, you'll never see me call and critique the midfielder because I have never played soccer a day in my life.
Right.
Right. But if something comes on football and I play basketball and I talk to people who know the sport, right? I may comment on it.
Right.
But you'll never see me correcting Tiger Woods or being in Serena on the tennis court or when they was doing curling in the Olympics. I have no clue what they doing. So you won't hear me talking about it.
And that makes sense though, because you get more of the criticism from people who don't know no parts of the game or have played the game before. They the loudest mouth on negativity.
When I'll scroll through social media, which is probably is so bad to go through the comments, but I get bored sometimes. Like, let's have a little fun. I'll go to somebody who says something crazy, and I'll be like, "Well, where'd you play at?"
Right.
Oh, okay. The green team at the YMCA. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
That's
A real
what
high
I'll be
level of
on.
expertise. Yeah, because I'm like,
That's what I'll be on. Like,
and shout out to my boy Starks. He said, if you ain't ran a sprint since Fast and the Furious 1. He said you ain't got the right to comment on any individual athletes, which is really right. It's really correct.
It's true story.
But so do you think that when these kids, since like we were talking earlier, the game has changed from the 90s to now, like with social media, and radio and podcasting, and there's so much opinion being put out there. Is it affecting these kids now? Do you think that when they read it? Because I know I had done something on a data center about 3 weeks ago. Man, they threw me up against a wall, had pitchforks. I mean, they just splattered me all over the thing. But what I did was, I was like, I'm not reading it. I'm not gonna read it. But then when my pastor's like, man, they even threw up a mugshot of you, man. I was like, what? Like, they AI. I was like, man.
Have you all ever noticed? Have you ever noticed that whenever you see people that do stuff like that, and I told somebody, I said, if you were to Google that person's name and said something, same thing, they said something crazy about me after my post. It's like, oh, you wasn't that, you wasn't all this, that. And guess what? I wasn't. That's fine. I'm cool.
Right.
But if I Google your name, the only thing that's gonna show up is you commenting on my post.
That's it. That's it.
So that people punch up because that's all they can do. I was like, yeah, who are you, man? Like, I don't even know. You didn't make it on the green team. You got cut from the YMCA when you was like, you didn't make the team, bro. So like,
so do you think these kids are reading these posts and it's affecting them?
I think it's impossible with as much as they're on social media that they're gonna see some of it. And it depends. And if they do, the algorithm can take them down a crazy path, right?
Right.
And that's what I like. Now, when it's young people doing it, I don't mind. But when it's adults, the
right.
people that's 40 or 50, you're asking a kid to make a decision like you are, and that's not fair. They're still 19, regardless how much money they got.
Yeah.
That's true. And in this day and age, it takes maturity also to have that money. Are they teaching in the college level when these kids are coming in? Are they doing any financial literacy classes with these kids? Or coaching?
They are. Like going through the process with when Jasper was getting recruited and dealing with all this, and so of course, like, my brother set up something with him. Like, we have super like financial literacy people around him all the time, telling him how to pay the money, because you're dealing with taxes. And you don't file your taxes, you end up getting a hit, or
oh man,
just yeah. I mean, it's all like, and think about this. We was talking about those kids, like say your roommate. How many times do you think his parents have filed taxes? Jay, the kid you was talking about from Miami.
Yeah.
So if he got all this money and then he don't pay taxes on it, what's gonna happen? So
they're gonna lock him up.
For as far as I know, the university does give them a little class on it, but there's entities there that will educate these kids, and you just gotta hope that it gets to them, and that they're able to get the help. But it's the parents' main responsibilities, but I think the universities do have to do more to protect these kids from themselves.
Well, because that's one of the dangerous things. Like, people play in the lottery. They hit the lottery and they've been broke their whole life, and then they just won. I met a guy who won $300 million one time. It was the funniest thing in the world. It looked like the Clampets, man. I swear they did. At Kingland, looked like they just fell into some money. And 5 to 10 years later, they was completely broke.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. If you say you grew up in in the projects and it was income based, and your rent was $2. So if you think about it, we ain't talking about 300 million. Let's say you get 60,000.
Right.
Well, you used to seeing a $2 rent and a $3 electricity bill, and you thinking that money gonna last you forever.
Right.
But you're not living in that current environment, and then, you got water when you go to some places. You got you got a different electric, you got gas, and it's not $3 no more. It's $200-300, and so you run through that money, and then you say, and you got friends, and then people give people a lot of rap that come from no money, but when you don't have anything, man, like it's hard to see people struggle that you grew up with, where you can do something about it, and so that's a cultural thing. Like people try to view it as like you can't go crazy, right? But that's the sign of a good person, right? I think it's been more good than with the NIL than bad. Like I don't see people pay for people's scholarships. They had big chunks, and people get to go places, and that they got sponsorships from, and they take their teammates with them. Like all these experiences you never would get, because I couldn't take Jay on spring break if I wanted to. Back in the day,
right?
It was over. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of my thing. I think it's some good things done. But I think eventually they're going to have to collectively bargain it. But I'm just not in a big hurry, because they weren't in a hurry to collectively bargain on our behalf.
Now, when you say collectively bargain, there's maybe people listening. What does that mean in general to someone that's listening that wouldn't understand? Like, what's a collective bargaining?
So collective bargaining agreement is where both sides, so you have a representative from the players, and you have a representative from the NCAA, and then a representative from the institutions. And what they would do is they would come together to make the playing ground even for all parties. And so the players would have a representative. They would come and say, okay, we want this much, and we want this. We want to be able to go to the NFL after 2 years instead of 3 years. Like they'll negotiate all that stuff, and then the institutions was like, well, we need this money to be able to help this, because what a lot of people don't know about the scholarship money and the reason that all the money is good, because it does help other sports, right? The non-rev sports like tennis, baseball, golf, like women's basketball, and a lot of people don't know this either. Like at Kentucky, the basketball is the only person that is one of the only Division I basketball programs that ends up in the positive every year, because we have such a big supporting, and the merch still is good. But most college basketball teams just turn on an old game, look in the stands. It don't look like it is at Rupp Arena.
Ooh,
it doesn't look like that everywhere. And so what happens is 95% of the schools, at least I know for sure in the SEC, are funded by the football program.
Yeah.
Because if you do the math, there's $60,000-$70,000. I'm sorry, $67,000 people in the stands, right? And that's $60,000-$70,000 people buying hot dogs, Cokes, buying sweets, buying T-shirts and hats, and so what happens with all that money is it goes to support like the gymnastics, the rifle team, and teams like that. And you don't want that to go away either.
Right.
Like no one wants that to go away. We like those things are important, because you want all the athletes to get a chance to compete at a high level, and we know that using the football teams financial support is what's make that happen. So, but I think there's a balance. So I think it's going to have to be collectively bargained, and the reason I'm for that is so the playing ground's even. The playing ground's not even right now.
Really?
When you can just free willy and sign who you want to sign, and if you got more money than they got, then you're gonna get better players.
I play a monopoly, ain't it?
Yeah, it's a monopoly, right? And you can just spend what you want to spend.
Man, and that's the way that. And when do you think that they'll start slowing this down like this and making the field even?
I think within the next 2 to 3 years, probably it's what they're going to have to. But just think about this, Sid. If you was going in, and or your kid was going in, you want to try to push that thing back as far as you can.
Yeah.
You would want your kid to get as much money
as they can. Yeah, and then
yeah. So that's what's going on. People are like, let's do this next quarter. You know what? Let's
Mhm.
push it because like I get it. I would be the same way.
Yeah,
Now,
this.
when I graduate, I said, let's have this meeting. The day after I graduate, I said, we can have this meeting now, y'all. Let's talk about this collectively bargaining thing,
So
right?
this is
But
because this is the golden years right now. This is the golden
yeah,
Oh
cash
yeah,
years right now
that's
for
yeah.
NIL.
Get rich or die trying. It's like a 50 Cent album.
and so I'm not really for sure on all the specifics, but I think this was the last year. That's why a whole bunch of people were trying to hurry to get signed by a particular date last year, because now I think the whatever the collective is, there is a cap on it, and so
Mm.
it's split up even with the teams. But like the national deals, unlimited. So if somebody from Geico or Wendy's or a national brand like that calls you, you can still get as much as you want.
Wow. And that's where the money's coming from these outside corporations then.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
So do you suggest that these kids stay at UK, or do you think they should venture on off?
Well, you're never gonna run away from the crazy fans. I just think it's a little bit more intense here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the reason why is because we didn't win no games, and I think winning is a great deodorant,
Yeah.
for all that
Yeah.
stuff, right?
Right.
And we have a very passionate fan base. And what I said in my post was some fans. I didn't say all fans because I wouldn't be where I'm at without some of the people that supported me.
Mm.
So to say that all the fans are bad, it's like saying that all athletes are stupid or something. Like it's not the case. It's not the case. But we have some ignorant fans who just need to watch what they say, because half of these people will never say this stuff to your face.
Right. Right.
Right.
And guess what? You said they talked about you. This one guy came on. He said I turned down every Power 5 school in the country.
Mm.
And he's like, well, maybe you didn't, but your brother did. I was like, you're right. There were 3 that didn't.
Mm.
Right. But let me see yours.
Right.
Where's your resume?
Like,
What's your resume?
Yeah. Like people with no resume, it just bothers me. And so my frustration was a lot with the way that he was developed. Speaking about my nephew, so like it was less about the fan base and more about the opportunities and how he was given those opportunities. And so I was just picking a little fun with them. But like now I'm being honest. You don't need to talk about kids like that,
right?
But they feel like that just because they make a little bit of money, that they can say anything they want to. So that's more my frustration. So about returning to the UK, I know I avoided the question.
That's okay.
I would.
We back at it.
At this current state, I would plead the. I would plead the 5th.
Huh?
How about that? I would plead the 5th.
Oh, come on.
I think it's an individual. I think it's an individual thing.
Right.
Right. I think depending on your relationship, right. If I was some other players at Kentucky, there's no way I would leave, because you got the green light, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get as many shots as you want to get. Like you have the ear of the head coach. No way I would leave. But if your opportunity is not going to be the same, would it make any sense? Right.
Right.
Like and let me be 100% clear. I always say at the end of every post, this ain't got nothing. Like my nephew's decision ain't got nothing to me. I love my nephew if he goes to play, like out back in my backyard. Like he's my guy, and y'all know just as well as I do. If somebody ever says something about y'all, I'm the same way.
Right.
You ain't never got to guess about my friendship. Never, ever, ever, ever. I'll lose it. I'll blue out over people that I care about. And but yeah, like I think that's a him decision, man. Like it's his career, and people are like, oh, he's gonna be okay. I was like, I know Jasper's gonna be okay.
Right.
Jasper made Team USA twice, right? And traditionally, everybody that who makes that? If you make that, you're a lottery pick.
Yeah.
Yes.
They do.
Period.
They bring the top 200 players in the country, and the NBA scouts made the decision. He made the team twice. So I got a problem with 200 NBA scouts say that he can play, right?
Right.
And we average 3.5 minutes a game. I got a problem with that.
Yeah.
I got a problem with that. Because that means you call them all them NBA coaches liars, and I don't think that's the case. I think he's better than 3 minutes a game.
Wow.
And I know once he gets the opportunity, if he plays the only game he played over 15 minutes a game, he had 24 points. Like I know his game. I'm not worried about him. Like,
right.
People like, oh, he's gonna be okay. I was like,
he's fine.
Yeah, he's more than fine. Just go pull up his highlights from this year. Whenever he got the opportunity to play in more than 30-second increments, it was good.
Hold on real quick,
It was
Derek.
good. He made some mistakes, right?
Right.
I gave Jasper his first compliment maybe 6 months ago. So like, it ain't like we're asking him to get a pat on the back all the time. Jay, this is how we do. We coach your kid, right? Like it's the same. Like my kids the same way. So we always want to coach our kids and them to get the most out of their ability. So I don't think that like him being okay is the issue. He can go play wherever, right? And I'll be fine. They got planes. Because that's the difference between me and the people that's saying the stuff. They got planes. I fly to see my nephew.
Yeah, right.
That's what I care about him. I can get on a plane and go see him.
So
People are just selfish because they want him here, but it just bothers me when you talk crap about him. I guess he's gonna leave. Well, why wouldn't you want to leave?
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
If you talking crap about him, and that's why I ended my post saying like, well, hopefully you get what you want.
No, we don't want that.
Here's the knock that always gets me riled up, and I hope Rick Helton is listening. Hey, because that's all I hear is he's too soft, he's too little. I coached this little boy from 5 to 10 in football. He was the most feared defensive end in the city. The kids used to lay down when they seen him coming off the edge. They'd just slide across the ground. They didn't want it. And he was still the same body style he got right now. He's had his whole life.
Same.
And these kids I'm talking about, I'm not going to say the kids' name because they all kids, but some of these kids we talk about are playing Power 4 football right now.
Right
now.
Absolutely. Yeah. I tell people this.
So when they say that, I'm like, man, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm here to tell you.
Wow. We got a caller. Caller, real quick.
Yeah.
Go ahead, real quick.
Yeah, Betty.
I'm sorry,
how you doing
guys.
this morning?
Somebody was calling.
All right, go ahead.
What he said? He said what if you ask him what his favorite sport is, he gonna say football, and he plays safety. Like, I mean, he's not scared of contact.
No.
And I always bring up KD. KD been the same body type since he was little too. So works him. The point is, if you're a scorer, they want you to score the ball, right?
Right.
Yeah, he's gonna grow. Yeah, he's gonna get it. The physicality is gonna hurt him, right? So at some point, but he's hired his own personal strength trainer, right? So that's fine. He ain't gonna leave it up to nobody else,
right?
But he's got that part's gonna be fine. But you got to play to develop, man. You can't sit and watch.
No,
the days are going to sit and develop behind somebody else, and they don't even let the first string quarterback in NFL sit no more.
No, 2 or 3 games into the season, they to the Wolves.
It's over. It's up. Yeah. It's up.
Well, guys,
because you know why? They're paying you that amount of money. They want what's out there.
They want you on the field.
Yep.
Sell them seats out.
We're gonna have to do a part 2, fellas. We done we rolling. But thanks for coming on the show, Derek and Jay. But it's on a beautiful day like this, Derek. Where can we go get our car cleaned up at?
If you go to AJ's Clean and Dry Car Wash, it's located in the great city of Harrodsburg, Kentucky, directly across from the Walmart. We'll get you taken care of, man. It's something we got. It's my dad built that. Miss my pops and everything.
Yeah.
But man, listen, we're trying to keep that thing rolling. So y'all go support us. If you're ever in Harrodsburg, just find the Walmart and there's a car wash right next door. AJ's Clean and Dry Car Wash. Come check us out, and I'm sure my mom will have a great conversation with you. She always has a conversation for you.
That's it,
she catches you out there every time. She catches me all the time by going El Charros.
It's a family business.
Every single time.
All right, Derek. Well, thanks for coming on the show. Like I said, we're gonna have to do a part 2 soon. All right.
No doubt. Appreciate you, big dog.
All right, brother. I'll holler at you guys. Jay, I'll see you later. All right. I gave your spot to Sunrise. All right, fellas. All right, you're tuned into the hottest station in the nation. It is the coolest show, you know. We right here done went over. I'm going to get in trouble on the Syndicate Show. I got to make up a lot of time. Let's do this. Oopsie. All right. Okay. Well, I'm still talking now. So it ain't going into... Why isn't it working? There we go.
Hi, this is Deanna Charles at the Danville H&R Block. We've got exciting news. We've moved to our new location at 101 Citation Drive. And even though the address has changed, the team you trust is still right here. You'll still be greeted by the same reliable tax experts. Teresa Pelfrey, Trina Sawyer, Deborah Sparrow, Ada Bryant, Sandy Ellis, Woody Bowles, and myself, Deanna Charles. New location, same experience, same commitment. Stop by 101 Citation Drive across from the Boyle County Schools or give us a call at 859-236-3281. H&R Block Danville. We've moved, but we haven't changed what matters.
If you're feeling hopeless, alone, and broken, maybe empty inside, Chloe's Petals for Hope.
Hi, this is Susan Rogers with Chloe's Petals for Hope. We all have the power to promote positive mental health, whether by supporting someone who's going through a difficult time or instilling healthy habits in our children from an early age. Promote positive mental health wherever you are. Call or text 988 or chat at 988lifeline.org. It's free and confidential.
You discover smooth savings at your Napa of Harrodsburg. Napa Performer battery, 18 months free replacement, just $132.99. Mobil One Advanced Fuel Economy Motor Oil, synthetic, 5 quarts, start at $34.99. Mobil One High Mileage Motor Oil 5W30, full synthetic, 5 quarts, U.S., $35.99. Napa Full Synthetic Oil, 5 quarts for $22.99. Napa Performer Beam Wiper Blades, starting at $9.14. Your one-stop shop for real savings at your Harrodsburg Napa, located on North College Street.
Positive Pay from Farmers National Bank is a powerful tool that may assist your business in preventing check fraud. Visit our website or call us at 859-236-2926 for more information. Farmers National Bank, member FDIC.
Buy, sell, and trade on the WHBN Swap Shop. Weekdays 3:05 on WHBN, FM 99.5, and AM 1420.
It's 11:04.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Horn Home Supply, a trusted name for quality service and a fair price for over 40 years. See Matt Horn at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, South College Street.
Mostly sunny today with a high of 84, wind gust to 30. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms tonight. Mostly cloudy with a low of 65, wind gust to 20. Chance of showers and thunderstorms continuing on Friday. Otherwise partly sunny with a high of 80. Chance of showers and thunderstorms on Saturday. Partly sunny, high of 79.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. As the final days of the 2026 Kentucky legislative session gets closer, the state legislature is making a final push for bills to cross the finish line. Keith West has details.
In the State House, over 40 bills received final passage and are headed to the governor's desk for his signature to become law. Such bills deal with school bus safety, firearm liability protections, reemployment of retired police officers, workforce investment, and more. One bill that did receive some debate before final passage was House Bill 139 that deals with elections. One point of contention was the elimination of certain forms of ID that will no longer be allowed for identification purposes at the polls, including Social Security cards and birth certificates. State Representative Sarah Stalker of Louisville explained her concerns about the bill.
While I do understand that there is not a photo ID on your Social Security card, there is also not a photo ID on your birth certificate, and those are the two documents that you typically need to get an ID or passport. So I think we really need to slow down and be careful about some of these vital documents that we are stripping away that have not been problematic.
Reporting from the state capitol in Frankfort, I'm Keith West.
House Bill 131 did pass and now heads to Governor Andy Beshear's desk to become law. I'm Joe Mathis.
Kentucky has one of the most expansive state park systems in the nation. For decades, the parks have been bringing people together for family reunions, fishing, hiking, and a wealth of other activities. What's your favorite memory of a Kentucky state park? Unfortunately, it takes more than governmental support to keep the parks vibrant. The Kentucky State Parks Foundation raises money to create educational programs for elementary school kids to connect them with nature, handicappable hiking trails, and the preservation of historical artifacts. Make a tax-deductible donation online at KentuckyStateParksFoundation.org.
Hey everybody, this is Derek Gray with the Mercer County Tourist Commission, and we are excited for our new app, Visit Mercer County KY. Head on over to the App Store, type in Visit Mercer County KY. You should see the new city logo with the navy background and the white H. Home screen here has attractions, food and drink, lodging, to-do, events, my plan, login, notifications, and tutorials. We are excited about the app, and whether you're a local or a visitor, we hope this enhances your experience when you come to Mercer County.
Danville Bike and Footwear is your destination for performance footwear from trusted brands like Altra, Asics, Brooks, and Saucony. Whether you need added stability in a comfortable walking shoe or high performance in a running shoe, they have the perfect fit for you. You'll also find power step insoles and a wide selection of socks designed for relief, recovery, comfort, and breathability. So step into Danville Bike and Footwear. Your feet will be happy you did. Located in downtown Danville next to City Hall.
It's 11:08.
This WHBN weather forecast is a service of Morning Point of Danville, featuring the Lantern, offering 2 levels of memory care for early and latter stages of Alzheimer's and dementia. Get all the info on Facebook at Morning Point of Danville.
Sunny today with a high of 83. Winds could gust to 30. Chance of showers late tonight, mostly cloudy, low of 66. Wind gust to 20. Chance of showers and thunderstorms possible tomorrow, otherwise mostly sunny, high of 82. Wind gust to 13. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms Friday night, partly cloudy, low of 66.
This is your bootleg meteorologist, Chris Jones here. And folks, spring is in the air every time I look around. Yes, that's right, folks. We've got spring weather. Temperatures are actually feeling a lot like May out there with 80s for the highs for the next couple of days. But don't let the warm weather fool you, folks. Wintry, well, I should say true spring is fighting back. We're going to see not winter shots, but we're going to see cooler spring shots. Our first shot of some cooler spring weather looks to get here on possibly this weekend, maybe Saturday or Sunday, where temperatures will drop from the 80s as highs all the way down to the 50s for highs and 30s for lows. So if you've got plants out, you're going to have to cover those things up. And remember, you can't trust that it's not going to freeze again. Folks, we've seen freezes all the way in May. So you're going to have to keep your eyes peeled and be ready to cover up those precious plants that you've worked so hard to get in the ground. We could also see some storms late Sunday into Monday. That's right, folks. We could see some very heavy rain over the weekend as well. But currently we're in drought format. So unlike last year where we had lots of floods, this year we're having a lot of drought. So we need some rain, we need some good storms, and let's hope we see some soon. I'll keep you up to date. And as always, don't be tripping. Deuces.
Uh-oh. All right, guys, we're back at it. You tune into the hottest station in the nation. It is the coolest show, you know. It is Thursday, 11/10, right here on the Syndicate Show. It is 62. No, it's got to be about 75 degrees outside right now. I feel it warming up in the studio. It's a beautiful day, beautiful day. All right, guys, coming to you live right now, my man, Manuel, all the way from Sunrise Children's Services in Danville, Kentucky. Manuel, are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks for coming on the show. Manuel, tell us a little bit about the Sunrise Children's Services foster care.
So it is located in Danville. Same road you take to Millennium Park. We're on the right before you get to Millennium.
Okay.
We are an all boys. We're an all boys facility. We have 4 cottages. They range from 6 to 17 years old. A lot of these kids, come from different circumstances. Some of them are, raised by single parents, grandma, grandpa, and unfortunately some of them, are in, state's custody, and I think they just did a report not too long ago about Kentucky and the amount of kids that are in, the state's custody. So we're just a facility who wants to, mentor the kids and show the kids, love on them and show them that, their circumstances don't define who they are.
Wow. There's 61,000 Sunrise foster care parents provided, 61,000 days of care to 393 children. You guys do a lot of work over there. My cousin just has adopted three girls. And
Amazing.
they are, I think they're 10, 4, and 2. And these girls are amazing. And one good thing about it is the mom is still able to come over and visit with them. So it's like they're not like taken from their mother, but they still can have that interaction with them. And these girls are amazing. I'm so blessed to have become family now of ours. And my daughter is 8, and she has grown into their whole little clique, they little cousin clique now. And
right. And we have a lot of churches who come out and show these kids, that that people do care about them. Despite what they may feel or what they've been told. We got volunteers all the time wanting to just show these kids love and to show these kids that they do matter in life.
I was able.
It's unfortunate for some of them, because they end up being a statistic. But us as staff here, we try to mentor them to let them know that you don't have to be a statistic. You can break the mold.
Yeah, that's one good thing that they need to know. There is you might want to write this down. It's called OMAC, OMAC,
okay.
Operation Making a Change. The guy's name is Gio. Look him up, go on that website, and have them come over there and show you what they're doing, because they're doing big things in Lexington. I had them on my Fox podcast Tuesday, and, if we can help a child out in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
Absolutely.
I was raised a lot different. My father had passed when I was about 3-4 years old. So my mom remarried, but I felt like I wasn't a part of their family. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was an outcast. Right. I was a loner, and I caused trouble. I got in trouble, and if it wasn't for like the YMCA, Big Brothers Big Sisters, programs like that, my Uncle Bud, if it wasn't for like those mentors in my family, and then me actually having to leave out of Lexington and my grandparents raising me, no telling where I would be today. And so those mentors and those things like that really do help young folks as they develop. What are you guys needing right now at Sunrise?
So we are hiring. You got to be at least 21 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You can come on to campus. You turn on to the campus. It'll be a big white house called the Bernie House. You come in and you fill out an application and you can possibly get same day interview, or if you're a little busy, you can go to sunrise.org. We're just needing male and female staff that just want to make a difference in kids' lives. That want to show the kids, want to love on them and let them know that some staff, some adults here and in the world do actually care about them. They're not they're wanted.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, some of these kids, they feel like everybody gave up on them.
Mm.
They feel like that nobody loves and nobody cares about them, and that's what our staff here is for. We're here to let them know that we do care about them. We do want to love on them, and we do want to show them guidance and direction, and let them know that if you do fail, you can't let your failures define you. You can break the mold. You can go and be whatever you want to in the world. You just have to put the effort. And that's what we're here for. So we just want staff, males and females who love kids, who want to see kids, want to make a difference in kids' lives, and want to see kids, grow up to be successful. Because this is the next generation. They're going to take care of us when we get older.
Right. And some of these kids, they just want somebody to know that and I think everybody wants to be loved. Everybody,
Absolutely.
I think, and that's why people are posting things on Facebook, because they want to like. How many likes did I get? Well, these kids want to be just liked in general, like literally liked. Like, hey, how are you doing, little Tommy? How you doing, Chris?
Right.
Now, say people didn't really like me. I got like 100 jobs, but I just wanted to volunteer a day to come out to Sunrise. Is that possible that people can? Go ahead.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can come and volunteer. If you want to come and do an art project with the kids, or some of the older boys, they like to learn about automotives and and how gears and engines work. So if you got a group, or you own a company, if you want to come and volunteer your time, you can come on campus and you can go to the Bernie House and ask for Kim or Marissa, and then they can walk in the direction of how you get to be a volunteer. We're always looking for church groups or organizations who want to give back to the community and want to let these give these kids ideas to because at the end of the day you want to teach them life skills. We want them to be successful.
Right.
So I mean, if you don't if working here is not you don't want a job, but you want to donate your time because you just feel like you want to give back to the community. We're always looking for people who want to come and do stuff with the kids.
And I need to come and do it again. I came and grilled for them once before.
And they loved it.
Mm-hmm.
They loved it.
Came and cooked out for them. I need to come back and do that again. I forgot all about it. I just got tied up and wrapped up in life, and sometimes we forget about the little things that matter, and these things matter.
Like you came and cooked. If you have a food truck, you have a business, and you want to come, you know what? I just want to come and cook everybody lunch or cook everybody dinner. We would appreciate that, and those boys would, they like seeing when people do stuff for them because it makes them feel like these people do care about us, and plus, they like good food.
Yeah,
so.
They did. And, I think when I cooked that for them that time, I came and grilled for them, I think I seen it in their eyes that one of them was like, I want to be able to do this for somebody,
Absolutely.
And that little bit of coming and sharing that time can light a fire in them to say, you know what? I want to be able to do this for kids again as well, as their kids growing up. And that gives them determination.
Yeah, we're always looking for, for people who want to give, even if you say, you know what, I'm gonna put together, we have 36 some odd kids from 6 to 17. If you want to just put together a hygiene basket or little snacks for them, nothing's too small for them because some of these kids once they leave here, they don't know where their next meal's coming from. And that's where we're here. That's where staff is here. To make sure they're fed. Not only physically, but they're fed. Spiritually, emotionally. So, but I mean, care baskets, food. Little food baskets for the kids. And nothing's too small for them. These kids are appreciative. Some kids, probably, come in, never had a toothbrush, or never, don't properly, know how to use it. So that's what we're here for. We're here to teach them and instruct them and guide them. So maybe when they get older, they can pass it down to their siblings or, potentially their own children.
So when they turn 18, what happens on their 18th birthday? What happens?
So we have a process where we transition them, slowly out of the, because we're not, they're not here till they're 18. So our program director puts a program together, and she helps with the program that helps them find a job and helps them find work, housing and cell phones. So there's a program, there's a transition step that people behind the scenes are doing. If they want that option, but ultimately our goal is some of the kids who can get adopted. And then some of the kids, they go back with their family, their mom, dad, grandparents, or whoever's raising them. But for the ones who are here when they get ready to turn 18, we try to do a transitional living process for them.
Okay.
To just let them know that now it's now everything you've learned from us, now it's time to go to apply in life. Go win, be successful.
Right, man. That is very touching because most people hear that once they turn 18 that y'all just let them go. They just and then
and that's a misconception. And a lot of people don't know the process.
Right.
But we're a place that if you come in and you just want to ask questions because you're curious. They can give you the resources, but when they turn 18, we're hoping that they go out and be successful in life, and it's life. So, statistics happen. Some of them go and they fall back into old habits, and some of them go and they get college degrees. We've seen those before. So it's just a transitional process of it all depends on what they want to do. Some of them don't, they've been told what to do since they was, 6, 7 years old. They just want to go figure it out on their own.
All right, guys, if you tune in, go ahead.
But we still try to guide them to let them know that even though you want to do it on your own, let us give you the tools and the resources so you can go make something, go be great.
Right. Sunrise Children's Services, guys, they are in need of donations, in need of employers. They need people to come and invest in these children's lives. You can volunteer. You can get paid for doing it. Check them out. Their phone. You can look them up online. Sunrise Children's Services. You got any last words for our listeners, Manuel?
Hey, just keep us, keep Sunrise, just keep us in your thoughts. And if you're just driving by and you want to just come, just get some information. We're always more than welcome to give you some information.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on. Dear God, please watch over these children. That's what it's about. It's about the widows and the orphans. We need to take time to take care of them. The Lord has blessed us. We need to bless others with it. Thanks for coming on the show. And
thank you for having us.
I'm looking forward to coming over, helping, and volunteering some time at Sunrise.
All right. Look forward to seeing you.
Hey, mark my words. I will be there.
All right.
All right. Thanks, brother. You can take it easy now.
You're welcome. You too.
Bye-bye. All right, guys. You tune into the Syndicate Show. We'll be right back real quick.
Are you looking for a pharmacy that does more than just hand you a prescription in a paper bag? A pharmacist who knows you and your family members on a first-name basis? Thompson's Pharmacy is a family and locally owned independent pharmacy that provide exactly that every day. Thompson's Pharmacy will deliver, package your medicine, and to assist you more, they have a clinic available in the store. Open weekdays 9 till 7 and Saturdays 9 to noon. Thompson's Pharmacy in Harrodsburg, North College Street.
Is your car in need of a shine? Keep it sparkling all month long with Safari Falls Car Wash. Locally owned, locally loved. Come visit us at Safari Falls. Your car deserves the best, and so do you.
Free vacuums, free towels, free interior and glass cleaner. Everything you need to shine inside and out, included with every wash.
We have your car covered with unbeatable service around the clock. Our Jane Trail location is open 24/7 for your car care needs.
Looking for worry-free lawn care? Well, at Homescapes LLC, we offer licensed and insured professional grass mowing services. This isn't just a hobby, it's what we do. Enjoy competitive prices on total lawn and landscaping care. We probably do your neighbor's yard. Want a free estimate? Call Homescapes LLC today at 859-613-9161. That's 859-613-9161. Homescapes LLC. Timely, reliable, and affordable.
Here are today's local birthdays for Thursday, April 2nd. James Lester, Scott Gouda, Charles Ricker, Kelly Griffith, Candace Gentry, Kenya Voles, Amanda Cashin. You birthdays sharing with these celebrities. Emmylou Harris, 79, singer. David Robinson, 79, singer. Karen Woodward, 65, singer. Buddy Jewell, 65, singer. Billy Dean, 64, singer. Linda Hunt, 81, actress. Pamela Reed, 77, actress. Christopher Maloney, 65, actor. Clark Gregg, 64, actor.
It's 11:24.
This WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Our goal is and always will be to provide the best value in funeral service available. Exceptional care from a trusted family name, Ransdell Funeral Chapel.
Sunny today with a high of 83. Winds could gust to 30. Chance of showers late tonight. Mostly cloudy. Low of 66. Wind gust to 20. Chance of showers and thunderstorms possible tomorrow. Otherwise mostly sunny. High of 82. Wind gust to 13. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms Friday night. Partly cloudy. Low of 66.
All right, guys. You're tuned into the hottest station in the nation, baby. It is the coolest show you know. It's Thursday. Right here on the Syndicate Show, 859-734-4321. I was made to love you. You know what? I was made to love you. And I do love you. Who do you love today? Who do you love, baby? Who do you love? That's right. Let's get this soul started right now. Let's touch your soul with a little Stevie Wonder. I was made to love her. What?
Disapproved it. My mama booed it. But I told them time and time again, don't you know I was made to love from a world all around her. Yeah, hey, hey, hey. She's been my inspiration. Showed it
That's right, a little bit of Temptations right here for you on the Syndicate Show.
You're listening to Let's Talk with Sue and a Dash of Soul.
Eight 859-734-4321. What's all my soul men and women at, huh? Right here on Z105, The Rooster. Where's the soul man? Soul man. Hey, right here on the Syndicate Show, baby. Watch out now. Hey. I see you out there moving. I see you grooving to the tunes of the soul man.
Man, you know, like a sex machine, man, moving, doing it, you know. Can I count it off? 1, 2, 3, 4. Get up, get on up, get up, get on up, stay on
Come on, y'all. Let me see you get on up out there. Come on, get on up, y'all. Get on up, baby.
Get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene. Get on up like a sex machine. Get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene. Get on up like a sex machine. Get on up. Wait a minute. Shake your arm, then use your palm. Stay on the scene like a sex machine. You got to have the feeling. Sure you're born. Get it together. Right on, right on. Get up, get on up. Get up, get on up. Get up, get on up. Ha! Get up, get on up. 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 You said you got the feeling. You got to get you give me fever and a cold sweat. The way I like it is the way it is. I got mine. Don't worry about his. Get up, get on up. Stay on the scene. Get on up like a sex machine. Get on up. Get up, get on up. Get up, get on up. Bobby, should I take him to the bridge? Go ahead. Take him on to the bridge. Take him to the bridge. Can I take him to the bridge? Yeah. Take him to the bridge. Hit me now. Come on. Stay on the scene like a sex machine. The way I like it is the way it is. I got mine, dig it. He's got his. Stay on the scene like a loving machine. Stay on the scene like a loving machine. Stay on the scene. I want to count it off one more time, yeah. Go ahead. You want to hit it like you did on the top, fellas? Hit it like you did on the top. Hit it now. Get on up. Get on up. Get up. Get on up. Get up. Get on up. Get on up. Get on up. Stay on the scene. Get on up like a loving machine. Get on up. Get up. Get on up. Taste. Get on up. A piano. Get on up. Taste. Get on up. A piano. Get on up.
You're listening to Let's Talk with Sid and a Dash of Soul. And I'm loving the show, so you should too.
Get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene, get on up like a sex machine. Get on up, you got to have the feeling. Get on up, sure as you're born. Get on up, get it together. Right on, right on. 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 Get up, get on up. Get up, get on up.
I bet you wondering how I knew. I'm sure plans to make me blue.
What have you heard through the grapevine, huh? Did you hear that we went to the moon? Is that what you just heard? Or did we go to the moon? Because they did it on April Fool's Day. Say what? Why would they do it on April Fool's Day? Knowing that, I don't know. Conspiracy? Did we go to the moon? We're just going to go fly around it? They ain't going to land on it? Just going to look by? Oh, funny to me. And you know that today is really January 1st, first of the year? Yeah, look it up. All right, guys, we'll be right back real quick. You tune in to the Syndicate Show. It's 11:40. What you know? Check out my man, Subtle's Tree Care, one of the best guys out there.
At Subtle's Tree Care, we salute the beauty of the great outdoors. And for those times when the great outdoors isn't so beautiful, you don't have to worry. At Subtle's Tree Care, we do it all. We help protect your trees from damage in high winds and storms, even tree and stump removal, land clearing, brush trimming. Let Subtle's Tree Care take a look at your property. If there's a tree that could be a problem, we'll let you know and take care of it before the problem happens. At Subtle's Tree Care, you get the best for less. Affordable, expert tree and brush trimming. Cabling to reduce stress damage on your tree from high winds, weight from ice and snow, and heavy foliage. At Subtle's Tree Care, we're your neighbors. We live here. We're a licensed, insured, locally owned business. A family that's been taking care of your land for over 30 years. The great outdoors. It's beautiful. At Subtle's Tree Care, we can help you keep it that way. Visit subtle'streecare.com and let's take care of your trees and property before there's a problem. Subtle's Tree Care. Get the best for less.
Have any plans for Easter Sunday yet? The 19th Hole Restaurant cordially invites you to join them for their noon, 2 p.m., or 4 p.m. seating times for their awesome Easter buffet. The Easter buffet includes prime rib, ham, chicken marsala, shrimp scampi, scallop potatoes, vodka, rigatoni, and vegetables for $49.95. That includes your dessert. Call to make your reservation or place a takeout order at 518-355-2314. 518-355-2314 for the Easter Sunday buffet, 19th Hole Restaurant at the Brightleaf Golf Course.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Take advantage of supplier pricing for everyone and save up to $10,000 off MSRP on new Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab 4x4s. Stock M26634, MSRP $51,775. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com. We are Danville's Deal Maker.
This is Deanna Charles with the Danville H&R Block. You didn't start your business to do taxes, but it's a good thing we did. Save up to 30% when you file with us instead of a typical accountant or CPA. Imagine what your business could do with that 30% savings. Come see us at our new location at 101 Citation Drive in Danville, or give us a call at 859-236-3281 to schedule an appointment. Average savings based on national average fees for Federal Form 1040 plus Schedule C and one state filing and latest available 2020 survey conducted by the National Society of Accountants. All tax situations are different. Pricing will vary based on individual circumstances.
The Hometown Radio Network Sports broadcast schedule. NASCAR racing this Saturday. It's the North Carolina Education Lottery 250. 2:30 green flag drop. We'll have it on 103.9 FM WHIR from the Rockingham Speedway. The Cup Series, meanwhile, is off this weekend due to the Easter holiday. They're back in action the following Sunday, April 12th, the Food City 500 at Bristol. Have a great Easter weekend holiday.
It's 11:43.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
Sunny today with a high of 83. Winds could gust to 30. Chance of showers late tonight. Mostly cloudy. Low of 66. Wind gust to 20. Chance of showers and thunderstorms possible tomorrow. Otherwise mostly sunny. High of 82. Wind gust to 13. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms Friday night. Partly cloudy. Low of 66.
All right, guys, we're back at it. You tune into the hottest station in the nation, baby. It is the coolest show, you know. We touching your soul right here on the Syndicate Show. 859-734-4321. It is a beautiful day in Kentucky. I just want to call to say I love you. I gotta find that one. I just called to say, whoa, take you up on cloud 9 right now. That's right, come on, let's travel with me up here to the clouds in the sky, baby, on the Syndicate Show.
see, I was born and raised in the slums of a city. It was a one-room shack that slept 10 other children beside me. We hardly had enough food or room to sleep. It was hard time. Needed something to ease my troubled mind. Listen, my father didn't know the meaning of work. He disrespected mama and treated us like dirt. I left home seeking a job that I never did find. Depressed and downhearted, I took the cloud nine. I'm doing fine up here on cloud nine. Listen, one more time, I'm doing fine up here on cloud nine. Folks down there tell me, they say give yourself a chance, son, don't let life pass you by. But the world of reality is a rat race where only the strongest survive. It's a dog-eat-dog world and that ain't no lie. Ain't no lie. It ain't even safe no more to walk the streets at night. I'm doing fine on cloud nine. Let me tell you about cloud nine. Cloud nine. You can be what you wanna be. Cloud nine. You ain't got no responsibility. And every man is free. Cloud nine. And you're a million miles from reality. Reality. I wanna sit above, higher, above, up little way. Cloud nine. I wanna say I love the life I live, and I'm gonna live the life I love up here on cloud nine. I'm riding high on cloud nine. You're as free as a bird in flight. Cloud nine.
There's no difference between day and night.
Cloud nine. It's a world of love and harmony. Cloud nine. You're a million miles from reality. Reality. Above, higher, above, up little way. Cloud nine. You can be what you wanna be. Cloud nine. You ain't got no responsibility. Cloud nine. Every man in his mind is free. Cloud nine. You're a million miles from reality. Cloud nine. You can be what you wanna be.
Let's talk with Sid and a dash of soul. And I'm loving the show, so you should too.
You don't do right. Don't do right. When you see me in misery, come on, baby, see about me now, yeah. All right. All right. Oh, play it, boy. When you see me in misery, come on, baby, see about me now, yeah. Hey, hey, all right. See the girl with the red dress on, she can do the birdland all night long, yeah, yeah. What I say, all right. Well, tell me what I say, yeah. Tell me what I say right now. Tell me what I say. Tell me what I say right now. Tell me what I say. Tell me what I say, yeah. And I wanna know. And I wanna know right now. And I wanna know. And I wanna know right now, yeah. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, and then I'll watch them roll away again. Yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay, 'cause I've had nothing to live for, and look like nothing's gonna come my way. So I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Look like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Yes, sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. Listen, 2,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my home. Now I'm just gonna sit at the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
When the night has come
Hey guys,
and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid.
should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea. I won't cry, no I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And darling, stand by me, oh, stand by me, oh, stand now, stand by me, stand by me. Stand by me, stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand?
Who you standing by today, huh? You got somebody to stand by? Show them that you love them. Come on. Stand now. Stand by me. Love is the key to everything. You gotta love somebody, right? Who do you love?
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love, is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love, is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you.
All right, guys, get out there, tell somebody you love them. I'll see y'all this afternoon on Z105. Was made for me and you. I love you all. Tell somebody you love them.
This is WHBN Harrodsburg.
This has been a Syndicate production.
On AM 1420 and now FM 99.5. Now the news.
It's 11:59.
President Trump says the U.S. is making sure Iran cannot obtain a nuclear weapon. While addressing the nation last night, he said had the Iran nuclear deal remained in place, the country would have obtained a nuclear weapon. This comes a day after Trump said that he thought the war could end in 2 to 3 weeks. The president of Iran has written an open letter to Americans urging them to look beyond the manufactured narratives of this war. Michael Kashner reports.
In it, President Masoud Pezeshkian asked the American public if boasting about bombing a country back to the Stone Ages serves any purpose other than further damaging the United States' global standing. Trump said on Wednesday that's what